Namaste, Mitron. Welcome back to Movie Community College. Marinam Tishay, the Warrior Queen.
I was just enjoying the birds out there. Could you hear them singing?
I could, yeah.
Yeah, they were having a good time.
Some baby birds in that nest out there.
Yeah, you go out our front door, there's a tree, and right up there is a nest. And we have birds.
A lot of chirping baby birds.
Yes, they're hungry all the time. Unreal.
Yep.
How children like to eat. Unreal.
Funny, yeah.
Welcome to Movie Community College. I am the professor, and you are about to have your mind blown.
Okay, let's see.
Maybe not. It's Karolina Goswami.
Oh.
Her husband, first of all, is a very handsome man, and he makes beautiful furniture.
Okay.
Beautiful furniture, very, very nice.
So what is blowing my mind exactly?
I just wanted to say that.
Oh.
I was just hyping you. So she's talking about Chinese media. India needs Chinese technology and money right now. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
India just revised its foreign investment policy for the countries that it shares land borders with, and it appears that China is not happy. Why? Well, we know that India shares its borders with several nations, and not only China. But is India really making it more difficult for the Chinese companies to invest in India? It is well known that China dreams of global dominance, and that dream can't be achieved without dominating India. But can China really dominate India by investing in India? The Chinese media fears that India's latest amendment in its foreign investment policy may result in tighter scrutiny for the Chinese investment directed towards India.
Oh, no.
Not only that, it also claims that since the global economy faces uncertainty due to the coronavirus, it is Chinese technology and Chinese investment that India needs the most right now. Well, it is not only the Chinese newspaper. Even the Chinese embassy in New Delhi released a statement that clearly expressed China's frustrations. But if China has good intentions, why does it sound so disturbed regarding the amendment that India has made? Doesn't it understand that a tighter scrutiny is not equivalent to a ban? India just wants to protect its vulnerable assets from opportunistic takeovers. And by the way, India is not the only country that is thinking in that direction.
That's
Many
correct.
in Europe are also feeling very vulnerable to Chinese takeovers. The European Union's competition chief even suggested that European nations should buy stakes to block Chinese takeovers. So in that context, the risk of opportunistic Chinese takeovers is real, and maybe India has amended its foreign investment policy to ensure that the Chinese investment does not exploit its vulnerable businesses. But if China has no intention of practicing unfair tactics in business, then why does it appear to be so unsettled by this amendment?
Okay.
Experts think that China's main plan was to enter India through its Belt and Road Initiative, but when that didn't work, it went for the plan B, and that was to penetrate India by investing in its startups and dominate India's delicate online ecosystem through Chinese smartphones and their apps. A recent report that was published by Gateway House has revealed many things which do appear to be very unsettling. The official FDI inflows from China to India do not present the full picture of Chinese investments in India, as Chinese money can also go to Singapore, Hong Kong or Mauritius, and from there come to India as non-Chinese investment. It has already happened. Alibaba's investment in Paytm was by Alibaba Singapore Holdings Private Limited. These don't get recorded in India's government data as Chinese investments.
Wow.
The report also states, Chinese tech investors have put an estimated $4 billion into Indian startups. Such is their success that over the 5 years ending March 2020, 18 of India's 30 unicorns are now Chinese-funded. TikTok, the video app, has 200 million subscribers and has overtaken YouTube in India. Alibaba, Tencent, and ByteDance rival the US penetration of Facebook, Amazon, and Google in India. Chinese smartphones like Oppo and Xiaomi lead the Indian market with an estimated 72% share, leaving Samsung and Apple behind. Well, India didn't sign up for China's Belt and Road Initiative, but as the report suggests, it has already unwittingly signed up for the virtual corridor. The report also mentions that even though on paper the official Chinese investment in India may not look that high because of its virtual nature as well as China's investment in India's delicate soft power sector, its impact is already outsized. Such type of Chinese investment brings three major concerns: data security, platform control, and propaganda. Indian control over its
Exactly.
data can be lost as Chinese companies such as Alibaba and Tencent have their own ecosystems, which include online stores, payment gateways, messaging services. Also, it has been revealed that Chinese apps in India seek 45% more permissions than the number of permissions asked by the top 50 global apps. The report also talks about how TikTok censors topics that are sensitive to the Chinese government. This kind of influencing by a foreign totalitarian government is detrimental to an
Yes.
open and free society. It also predicts how Alibaba or Tencent can be in a position that they can decide which firm will succeed or fail by controlling user access using their own technologies.
Correct.
You may be familiar with how web browsers play a key role in how and what we serve on the internet. Did you know that the UC browser, owned by Alibaba, leads the mobile phone segment in India with more than 21% market share, and in many ways it is giving a serious competition to Google Chrome. The report also talks about China's powerful BAT companies, Baidu, Alibaba and Tencent, and how the People's Liberation Army of China and the Communist Party of China have a symbiotic relationship with China's BAT. The report goes on
There's
to
a
say that with
surprise.
this strategy, China will blanket the whole of India, creating a diamond necklace around India, so attractive and insidious that it will make China's potent Indian Ocean string of pearls strategy seem less threatening. What comes as even more of a surprise is that back in 2017, it was determined in a list by the Ministry of Home Affairs that out of 42 mobile applications, UC Browser, ShareIt, and UC News, as well as various others, were alleged to have the potential to launch a cyber attack against the country. Yes,
Wow.
India is vulnerable to tech colonization, and
That's
to an
not cool.
extent, what China is doing today is what many Western companies have already been doing in India. This includes harvesting data, changing consumer behaviors, influencing cultures, and influencing internet surfing patterns. But at least to some extent, Western companies have more transparency in their systems. According to critics, China is aware of how to benefit from the vulnerabilities of others. Unexpected results sometimes occur from its investments in other countries. Despite China claiming to be honest and ethical in its practices, many continue to feel that it is acting as a modern colonizer. Yes, tech colonization is real, and India is vulnerable.
Yeah.
The source could be China, the West, or both, but India must act before it's too late. See you again.
Well, I mean, she's absolutely right. And America, people like our State Department, Mike Pompeo and others, have been warning the American government of the threats that the Chinese government poses to us. So I'm not at all surprised that, they're trying to do the same thing in India that they're trying to do here. So, yeah, be on the lookout and take action.
Done. They're done, though. They're done. They're going to go.
We'll see.
The way of the dodo bird.
We'll see, won't we?
Thank you so much for watching. Great video, Carolina. Thank you so much. And we'll catch you guys later. Peace and much love.
Bye, friends.
Well, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And please check out our internet radio station, darkskyradio.com. Again, that's darkskyradio.com. We got great talk shows. We play some music. You will be thoroughly entertained. Peace and much love.